Turning now to your next weather forecast. Next weather meteorologist Jason Mikell is here. We've got some activity in the tropics, Jason.
Oh, yeah, they're beginning to get a little bit chat here as we go into late September, early October here, Chris. Let's talk about the waves of energy that we have on deck as of right now. The Atlantic is beginning to ramp up here, and normally this happens as those ocean waters get warmer as we get deeper into the season here, and water is slower to cool down and also slower to heat up, which is why the season is always a little bit delayed into September and also October. This is Umberto that we're watching, and this is another wave of energy moving across Hispaniola, and that's likely going to be the newly named storm Imelda. We already have Umberto as of right now. My main concern with Imelda will be that it's going to be moving at least somewhere close to the Carolinas by the time we get to early Tuesday morning, maybe even Wednesday morning. Perhaps just mainly dealing with some very torrential downpours there, but also be dealing with some flooding concerns and maybe some driving winds as well. As of right now, from the 11 a.m. advisory, has a 90% chance of developing and being a newly named storm. Now, we already have a hurricane as of right now. That's from the 11 a.m. advisory, showing that it is intensifying. Pressure has lowered since earlier this morning, still considered to be a Category 1. We have a max sustained winds around that eye wall, roughly about 90 miles per hour. But let me point something out to you. This storm will likely have a rapid intensification through the weekend, and by Monday morning, we could be talking about a monstrous Category 4 storm. What could also help Imelda out here is their close proximity to one another. This would actually take a lot more energy from this one, so we're not expecting that one to grow into a strong storm, much like Umberto is likely going to be. Mainly clear skies as we head towards the afternoon here, which is great news for us friends. Maybe a spot shower or two racing through areas north or near the Manchester region. By the time we wake up tomorrow morning, we'll be back with some chilly starting conditions with 50s and even lower 60s for the start of our Saturday morning. More of the upper 70s and lower 80s will be arriving. We'll have a bit of a balmy start to our Sunday morning because look at the clouds. They're going to be packing in here, and maybe the area gets just kissed, a light kiss with a spot shower early on Sunday morning. That races on out, and look at that. By noon on Sunday, we're back to clearing skies. With the tropical moisture I just told you on deck, the next wave that we're going to be expecting here with our next weather story will be the true fall feels. Earlier this morning, where the frontal boundary moved through, we got another one arriving for us here. High pressure is going to be right in between that. That'll keep us stable through the weekend. Overnight lows began into the mid to lower 60s, around 70 degrees here in the city. And we've already gained nearly 10 degrees from earlier this morning. 78 degrees outside in Boston as of right now, and it's feeling oh so great. The 70s will become the 60s overnight tonight, and as we wake up for tomorrow morning, I think for the most part, we'll be somewhere between the mid to upper 50s under a cool sky, northwest winds at 5 to 10. We had some really good rain, beneficial rain, I would point out, from yesterday. The bad thing is we're moving back towards a drier weather pattern, so we are still likely to have continued drought conditions across the Commonwealth and points north. For game day, it's going to be a lovely game day. We'll be a little bit warm by Monday, cooling off by Tuesday. Next front moves through, definitely taking us back down to the 40s and perhaps 30s in the overnights, but nice 60s in the daytime Wednesday, Thursday.
All right, Jason.